A lot of controversy right now with Megyn being on the TIME100 list.
It's a ridiculous joke. She shouldn't be there. She has no influence over anyone.
Right. I mean,
life was influenced most by my mother, sitting here tonight, Lily Elaine McAlpin.
Oh, Blake's mother! Oh, this is, again, one of the dumbest PR moves. Just a woman who is in denial, attempting to gaslight the entire world who is witnessing what's actually happening. Yeah. It's for
During the TIME100 Gala, Megyn Kelly didn't mince words when asked about Blake Lively. She doesn't sway anyone, Kelly stated flatly. It was a harsh critique rather than a subtle jab. Her comment caught many off guard, especially amid the evening's celebratory tone. But Kelly's remarks go far beyond surface-level snubs. She's directly accused Lively of exploiting the Me Too movement, an allegation that stirred intense backlash across Hollywood. It's a weighty claim, raising questions about what Kelly might know behind the scenes. The controversy has reignited the broader discussion about celebrity-driven activism and where accountability truly lies.
I think she launched a fake Me Too allegation against him, and she's lived to regret doing it because virtually every allegation she has made has fallen apart. And so for her to be honored for doing that, to try to ruin a man over absolutely nothing, is a scandal. And obviously they're looking for big stars to come here and generate pages on their magazines, but that was very...
The elegance of the TIME100 Gala took a sudden nosedive when Megyn Kelly broke the unspoken rules of celebrity courtesy, transforming an evening of accolades into a flashpoint of public drama. What could compel a veteran journalist like Kelly to launch such a scathing attack on Blake Lively, especially during an event meant to honor her? Everything seemed typical at first. The red carpet buzzed with flashes, questions flew from reporters, and high-profile guests basked in the spotlight. Kelly, composed and radiant, blended seamlessly into the scene. But the mood shifted abruptly when a Daily Mail reporter casually asked whom she was eager to see. Kelly didn't hesitate. "It's laughable. She shouldn't even be here. She holds zero influence," she declared, directly targeting Lively. Ironically, one of the night's featured This wasn't a private aside or a misquoted gaffe. It was a bold, public declaration aimed at making waves, fully aware that it would dominate headlines. The bluntness and context of her statement made it particularly shocking, given the gala's tone of mutual celebration and respect. What confused attendees even more was that, just prior to the jab, Kelly was reportedly overheard saying she hoped to snap a selfie with Lively and Meghan Markle, crediting both women for supplying endless content to her platform. That contradiction didn't go unnoticed. Why commend someone's relevance to your career, only to trash them moments later in front of cameras? It's like applauding a performance, then booing during the curtain call. Inside the venue, Lively was likely enjoying her moment, unaware that just outside, a prominent media figure was undermining her recognition. Events like this are governed by a tacit etiquette. Even when tensions simmer behind the scenes, stars typically reserve their critiques for off-the-record chats or carefully framed interviews. Rarely do they air grievances so brazenly, especially not when the target is being honored. Kelly's decision to break that code amplified the sting of her comments. But what stood out most was the deliberate nature of her attack. This wasn't a heat-of-the-moment quip, it was a premeditated takedown. Calling someone a joke while they're receiving accolades suggests an intent to inflict damage, not just express dissent. And indeed, Kelly's initial slam on Lively's relevance turned out to be just the prelude to a far more serious allegation. She soon went further, accusing Lively of misappropriating the Me Too movement, a charge that carried far greater weight and implications. With that, Kelly escalated her criticism from a commentary on influence to a pointed challenge of character. The controversy now transcended red carpet theatrics and became a larger debate about celebrity responsibility, truth in advocacy, and who truly controls the cultural dialogue in Hollywood.
I have so much to say about the last 2 years of my life, but tonight is not the forum.
So, does that mean she's going to do an Oprah interview? Oh my God, bring it on!
What I will speak to separately is the feeling of being a woman who has a voice today.
Sorry, I keep interrupting, but I got a commentary, and I'm so sick of her saying, "A woman who has a voice today," as if she didn't have a voice previously. Girl, you have one of the loudest voices I've seen in Hollywood. You stole the entire damn movie from Justin. You threatened him. "I will not promote this unless I get this. I will not do this unless you get that. I will not sign that until I get this." You have the biggest voice I've seen. I've watched far too many interviews. You're all about authorship and getting your way. So don't you dare keep trying to play like you are a woman that doesn't have a voice.
And since I could speak, because of the pain, caution, and fight of the many women who have paved the way and the men who stood beside them.
Oh, thank you all women for allowing me to take this man's movie and be a mean girl and do whatever I want. Thank you, women. I hope you're proud of me now. Are you proud, women? Let me know in the comments as you're watching.
Millions I will never know the name of, because every life, every act, big or small, affects another. Before I say more, I want to warn that I will speak about tonight covers trauma, so please feel free to step away if you need.
Yeah, just leave the gala. Go into the lobby, I guess. And sorry, because I got to share a story to help my PR.
My life was influenced most by my mother, sitting here tonight, Willie Elaine McAlpin.
Oh, Blake's mother! Oh, look. I don't know what's worse, when celebrities need affection or if they need to have now their parents get affection.
She's an eternal optimist, and she's always leaving me messages, hooping and hollering and saying, "What? Life's just a bowl of cherries." It's true, always. And she'll get your number tonight. She'll leave you those messages, so please be warned.
Oh my God, steer clear. Steer clear, people.
But at her urging and her unwavering bravery, she wanted me to share with you that she is the survivor of the worst crime someone can commit against a woman.
She's using the TIME100 Gala to reveal this? Girl, did you forget you had a whole movie about this that you refused to talk about? That literally, someone's like, what do people do if they have this and they want to talk about the subject matter? They can get my social security number or my location share. I don't know. Like, you did everything in your power to avoid this topic. And you had a mom who went through it, and now you're dropping it out during this whole drama that's backfired on you, and you thought this is the time and place? And how convenient that People Magazine's there with their iPhone to catch and post this evening. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I've watched her conceal her raw and undeserved shame my entire life. So as her daughter, being asked to share this today is monumental.
Thanks, Mom, for giving me your moment so I can look like a victim through you. This is like when Amber took her assistant's story. You guys remember? I didn't think that she could get worse, but I am I'm speechless.
We name it, we change it. Just as our fellow TIME100 honoree, the incredible Giselle Pellicot, put it to every woman who understood. It's not for us to have shame. It's for them.
Megyn Kelly's red carpet clash with Blake Lively took a deeply troubling turn when she dropped 4 piercing words. Fake me to allegation. What began as pointed celebrity shade spiraled into a bombshell claim, one that could upend Lively's public image, both personally and professionally. Insults about talent sting. But accusing someone of manipulating a movement rooted in justice for survivors is another level entirely. That's not a PR jab. That's a brutal assault on someone's moral core. The Me Too movement isn't a buzzword or a trending hashtag, it's a powerful reckoning that gave survivors the courage and space to confront abuse and systemic silence. Suggesting someone fabricated their role in it doesn't just hurt reputations, it undercuts every real voice. It was meant to elevate. So, when Kelly charged that Lively invented a Me Too story targeting her, it ends with us co-star, Justin Baldone. The shockwaves reached far beyond celebrity chatter. Kelly didn't sugarcoat or imply. She flatly declared that Lively would regret what she'd done, and went further, saying most of Lively's accusations had crumbled under scrutiny. This wasn't vague speculation. It was a full-blown public indictment, accusing Lively of misguiding the public and abusing a movement built on truth and accountability. False media claims don't just stain reputations. They cast shadows over every real survivor's story, making it harder to be believed and easier for critics to doubt the entire cause. That's what made Kelly's accusations so damaging. Adding to the weight is Kelly's own background. As someone who bravely revealed her own harassment while at Fox News, Kelly isn't an outsider to the Me Too dialogue. She understands the personal toll of speaking out. That lived experience lends power to her words, making it seem less like drama and more like a warning grounded in lived reality. What's more unsettling is how firm she sounded in her delivery. Kelly didn't float a theory or pose a question, she stated it as though it were an established fact, hinting at access to knowledge that hasn't gone public yet. Her willingness to say it so boldly, knowing full well she could be legally challenged, speaks volumes about how convinced she must be of its truth. The feud between Lively and Baldone, which had largely been framed as creative friction on set, now looks far more sinister through Kelly's lens. Her allegation drags the story out of artistic disagreement and into the realm of ethical misconduct. If it's true, this isn't about clashing egos, it's about betrayal of a cause meant to empower. And if these claims stick, the repercussions for Lively could be immense. Her public image, carefully curated around empowerment, transparency, and advocacy, could start to fracture. Her brand isn't just built on movies or fashion, it's rooted in credibility. Kelly's accusations strike at the foundation of that trust, forcing fans and industry insiders alike to ask, who is Blake Lively, really?